What made you decide to move back to Ghana and start a business here?
Once I finished my master's, I moved back to South Africa again. I met two friends of mine, we became friends then, who just started a wedding planning company in Joburg. So I worked with them in the beginning stages of the company. But I know South Africa wasn't home, so in my mind I knew, okay, I wanted to come to Ghana, but I didn't even think about the possibility of doing the business here. It was just a matter of, okay, I think all of us do that. It's like, okay, you go to school, you go work, okay, we have to come back home at some point, So when I started coming home for holidays, and I hadn't come to Ghana like almost 3 years or so, we come home for Christmas, there are tons of weddings, so coming from weddings that I was actually doing in South Africa, coming to weddings here as a guest, I used to get so frustrated, and it was like the same thing over and over again. So I mean, for me, it was the frustration, and just the fact that I saw that there was a huge gap in the market for something new and fresh, and and really that was it. It was just the fact that I knew I had to come home and I had to find something that made sense to do.
What was it like in that first year of business when you set up?
The first year, prior to me moving, I spent 6 months just coming back and forth, and actually paid a company to do the market research here to see if the business plan that I had put together would actually, whether it would pan out here. I was told it couldn't. Okay. But that was the initial, but I remember having a meeting with my dad, and I said, at the end of the day, he's not one who believes in business plans or results of business plans or market research, because it's just like, if you're passionate about something, you're going to make it work no matter what. And that's kind of what's made me decide, okay, let's forget about this paperwork that makes it seem like my company doesn't make any sense in this country, and let's just start. So so I mean, I think from getting the research done here, then my next thing was just trying to talk to people amongst my own circle, just to figure out, okay, what do you want to see in Ghana when it comes to weddings or parties and stuff like that. And it's just talking to people just to get a sense of, I knew which direction I wanted to go in, but just to make sure that I was actually going in the right direction. So your question was, how was it like the first year?
Yeah, what was the first year like?
Hectic. I mean, there are a lot of, rules and regulations that are not so clear as to, okay, you open up a company here, what are you supposed to do? There's no website for you to go to and figure it out, and you have to go downtown, across Central.
It's coming.
Across Central to go figure out, okay, I have to register my company. You're trying to register as an event, and they're looking at you like, what's that? So it's just, it was that aspect of that the hardest, I think, just trying to get people to understand, okay, this is what I'm trying to do. And it's not a rental company. No, it's not a rental, because everybody else, you want to rent chairs. No, that's not it. It's so much more than that.
Yeah.
So I think it was just trying to get people to understand what I was talking about, to be honest with you. I think that was my first year.